JoJo, and I like to read. Give a Book, Give a Voice is a channel that helps young people learn new vocabulary and listen to interesting stories. The book I'm reading today is Dolly, Dolphin, and the Strange Something New by Diana and Anastia. One morning, while Dolly Dolphin was playing alone in the clear sea, she heard a familiar sound. She rose up in the water and listened. Shamu was calling. He and baby Shamu wanted to play. Dolly shook her flippers and zoomed through the water. She was happy because there was nothing that Dolly liked better than jumping and diving through the beautiful sea with her friends. Dolly spent the rest of the morning playing in the waves with Shamu and baby Shamu. Suddenly, Dolly noticed a strange new something moving through the water. Look, Shamu, there's a new toy over there. Let's hurry and play with it. And she flipped her tail in the air and was gone. Now Shamu had seen that strange new something before. He had seen it wiggling, floating, and twisting in oceans all over the world, and he did not like it. He raised his head quickly and sang out to Dolly. It was a call filled with fear and alarm. "Stop, Dolly," he cried. "Please stop." Dolly heard Shamu and tried to turn back, but it was too late. The strange new something was a net pulled by a fishing boat, and it accidentally caught her. When Shamu saw what happened, he knew what to do. I've got to make that fishing boat stop, he thought. The people in it don't know that they've caught Dolly. Shamu swam to the front of the boat. With a huge sweep of his tail, he sent a giant wave of water up onto the deck. "Stop the boat!" shouted the people on board. The boat had stopped, but no one on the boat knew that Dolly was in their net. "We have to let them know they've accidentally caught Dolly," said baby Shamu. "But how?" "I think it's time to get help," Shamu replied. Shamu opened his great mouth and called to his friends. The calls drifted through the air and echoed around the sea. Nearby in Codfish Cove, O.P. Otter heard Shamu's call. "Listen, Clancy," he said to his friend Clancy Clam. "It's Shamu. Dolly's in trouble. Shamu needs us to help him. Quick, I'll ring the bell and call the crew." O.P. raced on board the fun ship. He rang the bell to alert everyone of the problem. Sir Winston Walrus and Virgil Pelican were the first to arrive. "What's up?" asked Sir Winston. "Dolly's in trouble," O.P. replied. "She's been caught in a fishing net and the fishermen don't know." Then there's no time to lose," said Sir Winston. "Let's get underway." When everyone had been gathered on the fun ship, Sir Winston set sail. If the fishermen knew that Dolly was in their net, they'd be sure to help her. So our job is to try to tell them what their problem is. The fun ship quickly skimmed across the water. Soon, O.P. Otter and Virgil Pelican spied the fishing boat and the net that was holding Dolly. "Dolly on starboard, Sir Winston," O.P. cried. "Dolly on starboard," echoed Virgil. "Now to alert the fishing boat," said Sir Winston. While the crew of the fun ship was busy figuring out what to do, Sydney the shark was also on his way to the scene. He too had heard Shamu's calls. "Dolly's in danger, Sydney thought as he swam swiftly through the water. "I've got to get there in a hurry." Sydney the shark soon reached the boat. He circled the fishing net. Around and around he went, moving his fin from side to side. The crew of the fishing boat immediately saw what was wrong. "Look," they shouted, "we've caught a dolphin. Quick, let her go." The crew of the fishing boat opened the net and let Dolly out. Dolly jumped, and squeaked happily, swimming in great circles. Great news, Sir Winston called. Dolly is fine. I feel sorry for the crew on the fishing boat. When they let Dolly go, they lost all the fish that they caught. Sir Winston thought for a moment. I think I know a way we can repay them, he said. He whispered something to Virgil Pelican. Virgil smiled and nodded. Then, with a flap of his wings, he lifted off of the boat's railing and disappeared. A few minutes later, Virgil appeared above the fishing boat. He was ready. Virgil opened his beak and leaned forward. One by one, the fish that he had gathered fell onto the fishing boat below. It's raining fish, cried the people on the boat happily. Now we won't have to go home with empty nets. Hurrah! Thanks for all your help, Sir Winston, called Shamu when Virgil had returned to the fun ship. Your idea about the fish was great. Now the crew of the fishing boat won't go home empty-handed. You're welcome, said Sir Winston replied. Glad to be part of the rescue team. That night, baby Shamu was almost too excited to sleep. We helped save Dolly, didn't we, Shamu? He asked. That's right, Shamu. We did it by working together. It took all of us, the fun ship, Sydney, you, me, and the crew of the fishing boat, too, to get the job done. I'm so glad that Dolly's all right, said baby Shamu, beginning to doze off. So am I, Shamu agreed. So am I. The end.